Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today it's going to show off my top. Looks pretty cool, eh? Anyway, today I'm just going to play some games of chess, get into position, and start killing some opponents. Alright, let's start. We're going to start as black, queen opening. Let's see if he attacks. Got to block this area because sometimes the queen will come down and attack this square. Alright, simple development move. I'm playing as I'm talking this time. Sometimes it's recorded, so yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'm slightly over 1200 now, so that's good. See if I can improve. This move's good to put him in check and then disrupt his pawn structure as well. Probably switch bishops. When we castle here, you don't mind switching the dark squared bishops. And then we disrupt his pawn structure now. He does have an opening now, so we do have to worry about that. Ooh, I was thinking about changing here, but we can't really do that. We've got this huge threat as well. We will block that. So if he comes here, we've got here. And then target the bishop, the rook. Alright, we've got to be careful here. Got to be very careful what we do here. Right, we'll take the material. He's actually going to attack my h7 pawn. See what he does. He's talking about it. And he doesn't let go. Alright. Let's see what he does now. I'm going to block. If he takes with the pawn, then we can take the rook. It's a bit of a shenanigans move, but if he does that, when we get the rook. So it's a bit of a weird move, but if he takes here, then yeah. Okay, so let's just confuse the situation even worse. I don't even know what's going on now. We're +3 anyway, but we've got everything going. We are attacking. Alright, so now we've got his bishop, so now he's attacking this square. Do we have a cheap trick? No, we don't. Alright, we've got one move because he's blocked. We'll get our queen out. Alright. Gotta block the queen. So this game is purely about blocking our opponent. Which is good that you can see this because blocking is part of the game. It's a bit of a powerful tactic to have. Possibly have the king up here. Connect the rooks. He still hasn't castled, which is probably... yeah, that's probably a bad thing for him. He hasn't castled yet, so he's defending this pawn. Alright. Time to start putting pressure on, because we actually got our rooks connected. Okay. Oh, so if we take this pawn, he can block us. No, he can't block us, so we can do it. Sometimes if you take that pawn, he can block you, especially if the pawn's still here and defending that square, you can get trapped. We still technically got trapped, but we can get out. Alright. We're going to some type of end game here. Don't even know what's going on now. We're attacking the rook anyway, which should be really good. And then all of a sudden we're starting to put some pressure on. Let's see if we can put this pawn all the way down here. Yeah, okay. My king's in trouble, but his pieces are not active. He does have an isolated pawn. We're happy to take a free pawn. His queen's tied down to the pawn. We'll go back to attacking the rook again. Let's just start moving up the board a little bit. Alright, what's that move? He wants to attack this square, so he's got to think about going up there. About the same time. Got to be careful. And then we got the queen on the other side of that pawn. See what happens now. He's not making a move yet. We don't mind, because the more he takes, the chances we can put pressure on the pawn. The longer he takes, the more pressure he's going to put on. Okay, we're going to put pressure on. I put that arrow because the knight was targeting the pawn. If he does move there, we take the queen. Also, there's a bit of a pin going on now. Alright. He's got this going for himself, so hopefully he takes here. No, he doesn't. He's got our queen. Time's run away. He's up in material now, so he's got... Don't know why I did that. A bit silly. Defend the pawn. Got to defend everything we got. Hopefully he runs out of time. Ah, he's got our rook. Come on, run out of time. Oh, he's gonna kill me. All of a sudden he'll start playing quick. Yeah, this is terrible. Just starting to play quick too. Alright, I gotta resign. Play the next one. That was 1100 too. That's not very good. Crippling under pressure. Alright, we go for the alright, we've got a nice pawn structure happening here. What I said in the last video, if wherever your pawns are pointing, you should move your pieces down there. He doesn't know the video, so start defending the weak spot. Alright, got to defend here because we want to free up our knight. Also, I should have just taken the pawn, that knight, because then he would have just doubled up his bishops on the side. That's alright. Alright, let him waste the move. He'll take my pawn, my bishop. I'm going to start trading some material. We do have a check here, so it's a bit sneaky. Got to be careful of this square as well, because he can fork our rook and king, but not in enough time. So we got a piece now, and we're still defending the pawn, which was important. So that was a good mistake by our opponent. And we're up in material now too, so we've got an extra piece. So even if he does trade, we can trade back. We need to start thinking about trading our queen, if we can. Defended and then attacking the queen. So just trying to coordinate all our pieces. So this is something that we all need to do. Nice looking bishop now. It's way too late for him now, and then we're attacking both here. And this is just losing him more material, which is good. And now our queen and rook are working together. Alright, we needed a retreat. Retreat here, so this one's defended. We are defending the rook. This is white, and then we're defending this piece. So trying to keep everything linked up. When we try and coordinate our pieces, we have less of a weakness and they can't exploit us. I should have actually taken with the queen, because then I could have put some pressure on his bishop. I actually took wrong. I should have actually, yeah, if he takes my rook, we lose both rooks. So if he comes down here, then he can attack across here, which he sees. But at the same time, he can't take that rook because we've still got that pressure on the queen. So it's not a free rook, because we have to take. If he doesn't take, we take his queen. So interesting spot. Okay. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Yeah, he does get that piece. Trapping the king. And we don't win the castle. Protecting the pawn. Now we go for the kill. He's got those two squares. I did have that square as well. That's a beautiful checkmate. Alright, so we'll go to the next one. So we're going to play for a little bit. Let's go modern defense. We don't want him to go here, so we go here. Okay, he's undefended. Alright, we'll just keep taking that. We'll take away the light square bishop. The dark square bishop. which is important for this bishop. Alright, so probably shouldn't have blocked my bishop. Forking the... Alright, so gave us a free pawn, which is nice. Why? We're not disrupting our structure, that's what for sure. This guy's got to resign. With any chance, hopefully. A bit more space, which is fine. Okay, he's got a bishop. But we can use this as a time to move our pieces forward. Just trying to get extra space. We'll move here and then put some pressure on the H file. He's trying to open us up in the center. He can take and put a check on. Take our queen. Doesn't see it. So yeah, we can still keep with this, the H file. That's a free queen. Alright, we're going to keep playing. I'm going to play until I lose my next game. So there we go. So he's doing a Sicilian. Bit of trading. This turns into like a Scotch game. The Scotch usually sits there. He's going to push me right there. We'll trade the bishops. You go here. Oh, sorry, you'll go there. Yeah, there we go. We don't want to move our queen out. We want to hide it back. We don't want to get bullied around. We're defending this square. Their knight's attacking. We can just castle. Wait, he's got this square. So we do the proactive move. Try and move our pieces up forward. We can still castle this side because he looks pretty dangerous on the other side. Okay, a bit of trading. Yeah, might as well. Alright. It's all about pawn structure now. It's heading towards the end game. Gave him a pawn. But it's not a free pawn, unless he moves there. But we can harass him. We can move the bishop down here. But if he does that move, we can't. Try and get our bishops on good squares now. Our rooks on good squares. His bishop's undefended. Our rooks are together, which is good. He can move there and then move down there. Takes. So he's trying to promote his pawn. But if he's over here, then we can think about going the king side and see if we can disrupt his defense on the other side. Not sure what he's... Oh, I'm waiting for him to make a move, but he's already moved. Okay, we're going to start thinking about going to the king side. Weird move. Now we're double attacking the pawn. Now we're attacking here. Had enough. These pieces are not defending. We're running a bit of a gamble here because he's got his queen out, but we are defended and our pieces are set for a massive attack. He might be too late, hopefully. He keeps trading his material, which is good. He's only +1, even though he's got his queens, but we need to think about... He's got our pawn now. And he's got our rook now. Got to think about those colours. See, all our pieces were on the dark squares. Alright, I'm going to play another couple after this. I'm going to resign. And then I'm going to play the next one. Alright, so think about the colours. Defend the pawn. Any fried liver attack because he's wanted to move his knight there. If you move his knight there, sometimes you can move your bishop here, like here, and then he moves down here and takes with his knight, and then you can move the bishop down here and his king would be still here and you could check him. Then this knight could be here and then goes here and then checks him, and then you bring your queen in. That's just a killer defense. Killer attack, counter attack. Alright, so it's at the Gilgi piano. Alright, so we're trading. Now I got to retreat. He's still got 2 more defenders. Pinning the queen, the knight to the queen. Also removing the defender on this square, so then we can attack. But he's added another one. Connecting the knights. If he overextends his pawns, his king structure looks a bit dangerous or vulnerable. I got a little hole for the little cave for the bishop. He's left his knight open. Yeah, so that's always good. Or castle, just be safe. His center's like pretty crazy at the moment. If he moves this pawn, we're gonna take it. Or no, he's defending his. He's defending it now. Put some pressure on the knight. Run away, retreat. He's attacking my bishop, so opens up the rook. Undefended. Also defending this square. No, we're defending it a lot actually, so. We're a bit behind in time. He slips up. He took away his defender, blocking the piece, so blocking our pieces is not very good. This one's still free. Oh no, he's defending that one, so we'll go back here. Got to remember the retreat, and also blocking the queen. You just got to remember this square because the rooks could be in trouble. So if that goes there, he attacks here. So we want to make sure we're defending the pawn. You can push the bishop off to make a decision. Alright, we're trading material. He gets this square, so that's a blunder. He doesn't see it. That was lucky, very lucky. Very, very lucky. Now we're attacking this square twice. Ooh. Alright, so we double it. We go the double move here, just to keep our bishop in play. We're in check. We have to defend this pawn with our life. He controls this square, which is not good. Okay. Our queen doesn't really have any good squares, so we'll have to trade queens. He didn't want to before. Alright, so this piece is pinned. Gotta start moving fast now. He really wants that square with the queen. Back to attacking this twice. Just trying to play as fast as we can now without losing too much, I guess. Ah, terrible. Oh no. So back to 1200 we go. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.